How's it going, veteran guardians and new light players? Scylla Metals here with another Destiny 2 video. In today's video, I'm going to be obtaining the brand new exotic trace rifle, Ruinous Effigy. So, let's get started. Alright, to get the Ruinous Effigy, you're going to need to go to the Prismatic Recaster near the Drifter to obtain this week's Means to an End quest. Once you pick that quest up, another quest will show up, and it's an exotic quest called Growth. Pick that one up and you'll begin step 1 of that quest. And the first step to do is to complete the interference mission. So once you kill Savathun's witness and listen to a conversation between Commander Zavala and Eris Morn, there's an objective marker that will show up after that. Go near it and you're going to interact with a branch from the Tree of Silver Wings. Once you interact with it, you complete step 1, and moving on to step 2. For step 2, you're going to need to collect calcified fragments and kill Savathun's marionettes. There are 25 calcified fragments in total, and can be found from these 4 planets: Io, Mercury, Mars, and Titan. And because of the size of each patrol area, Bungie had put 10 calcified fragments on Io and 5 calcified fragments on Mercury, Mars, and Titan. The best part for finding calcified fragments is that we don't need a locations guide, unless there are some people who are still struggling to find it, because we have the Ghost's nav mode. And the best part about it is that once you pull out your Ghost, there's an objective marker, just like the one we saw from step 1, that will help us find an exact location of where the calcified fragments are located. Once you go to the marker, you found the calcified fragment, and you're good to go. But keep in mind that the Ghost nav mode is limited to a 200-mile radius. So any calcified fragments that is beyond that range, you won't find it. The best way to do it is to move around the area and pull out your Ghost. But I found an efficient way to do it: get on a Sparrow and turn on your Ghost nav mode. So that way you can move around with your Sparrow and find the calcified fragments with the Ghost nav mode at the same time. Makes it much efficient and easier to go to one calcified fragment location to another. Once you collect all 25 calcified fragments, you'll also unlock the triumph called Ancient Light Anew. For Savathun's marionettes, they can be found in 2 places. The first place you can find is from Contact Public Events. The second place you can find are Taken Disruptor enemies that can be found on Io. My best recommendation is to go after the Taken Disruptor enemies, because the reason is that they spawn more frequently. So when you take out one set of Taken Disruptor enemies, another set will spawn somewhere in a different area. And the best frequent areas on Io is both the Rupture and the Lost Oasis areas. That's where a lot of Taken Disruptors are spawning and roaming around. So once you find those Taken Disruptors, you'll find Savathun's marionettes. So, Savathun's marionettes can look like Taken Champions, which are easy to find, because there are 2 types. There's Overload Taken Hobgoblins, and Unstoppable Taken Phalanxes. Once you complete those objectives, you've completed step 2 and moving on to step 3. Step 3 is pretty explanatory. You need to complete the following 3 objectives. The first objective is to earn points by completing Gambit or Reckoning matches. The second objective is to get Void kills. And the third objective is to get Precision multi-kills. I recommend doing a tier 3 Reckoning, because doing higher tiers in Reckoning will grant you the most efficient progress on your first objective. And as for your second and third objectives, combine them together and try to get Void weapon kills. Weapons I would recommend will be Hammerhead, because it's very accurate and it's easier to pick off precision hits with the Hammerhead scope. And also any energy void weapon will do, such as Recluse or Gnawing Hunger. I used Reckless Oracle because it's the only void weapon that I feel comfortable with. So once you've done all those 3 objectives, you're moving to one final step. Step 4. Returning to the tower. Once you're back at the tower, head towards the Umbral Decoder, also near the Drifter. Once you interact with it, you'll get the Ruinous Effigy. And that's the end of the quest. So once you got the gun, go wreak havoc, kill some enemies, make void spheres, use them, share them with your friends. Go nuts with it. And that's the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you find this video very helpful for those who are trying to get the Ruinous Effigy Exotic Trace Rifle, leave a like and subscribe. If you want to see other Destiny 2 content, check out my friends' YouTube channels, Gearbox and Just Another Gaming channel for their Destiny 2 content. Their YouTube channel links will be in the description box below. And also, don't forget to check out my Twitter at Metals to get notified and for extra content. Speaking of notifications, I will be releasing another video later on called Exodus Preparation. So keep an eye on for that one. Thank you guys for watching. Metals is out, and stay safe out there.